Good day, sir. I am Decasa, BSM Juice, and this is my IMO performance standard for ECDIS. So, for Chapter 1, Electronic Chart Display or ECDIS means a navigation information system which with adequate backup arrangements can be accepted as complying with the up-to-date nautical chart and nautical publications required by SOLAS. Regulations 5 and Chapter 19 and Regulation 5, Chapter 27 by displaying selected information from a system database with positional information from navigation sensors to assist the mariner in route planning and route monitoring, and if required, display additional navigation related information. So, ECDIS is a navigation system that with backup meets SOLAS regulations by displaying data from a database alongside position info to aid mariners in planning and monitoring routes and showing extra navigation data if needed. For number 3.2, Electronic Navigational Chart. Electronic Navigational Chart means the database standardized as to content, structure, and format issued for use with ECDIS by or on the authority of a government, authorized hydrographic office or other relevant government institution, and conforming to IHO standards. The ANC contains all the nautical chart information necessary for safe navigation. So, an electronic navigational chart is standardized database for ECDIS issued by a government or authorized hydrographic office following IHO standard. It includes all essential nautical chart data for safe navigation. Next is for 3.3, Electronic Navigational Data Service. Electronic Navigational Data Service or ENS means a special purpose database compiled from nautical chart and nautical publication data, standardized as to content, structure, and format, issued for use with ECDIS by or on the authority of a government, authorized hydrographic office or other relevant government institution, and conforming to IHO standards, and which is designed to meet the required of marine navigation and the nautical charts and nautical publications carriage requirements in SOLAS Regulation 5, Chapter 19 and Regulation 5, Chapter 27. The navigational base layer of ENS is the Electronic Navigational Chart. So, Electronic Navigational Data Service or ENS is a specialized database for ECDIS created from nautical chart and publication data. It adheres to IHO standards and is issued by a government or authorized hydrographic office to fulfill SOLAS regulations. The core of ENS is the Electronic Navigational Chart. Next is 3.4, System Database. System database means a database in the manufacturer's internal ECDIS format resulting from the lossless transformation of the ENS contents and its ECDIS. It is this database that is accessed by ECDIS for the display generation and other navigational functions and is equivalent to up-to-date ENS. So, a system database is a manufacturer's ECDIS database formed by converting ENS data without loss. ECDIS uses this database for display and navigation, ensuring it's always up to date. Next is 3.5, Standardized Display. Standardized display is the display mode intended to be used as a minimum during route planning and route monitoring. The chart content is listed in Appendix 2. The standardized display mode is the minimum setting for route planning and monitoring, and the specific chart content is detailed in Appendix 2. For 3.6, display base means the chart content as listed in Appendix 2 and which cannot be removed from the display. It is not intended to be sufficient for safe navigation. The display base is a chart content from Appendix 2 that cannot be removed from the display. However, it's important to note that it alone is not enough for safe navigation. That is all, sir. Thank you so much.